Hi, welcome to the show. I'm Dr. Phyllis, and this is my client, Depressed Devin.
Hello, Dr. Phyllis.
So, Devin, how have you been feeling lately?
I've been feeling pretty worthless, losing motivation, and I just can't seem to get a full night's sleep.
Well, it seems you're showing signs of depression.
Depression?
Let's go to the audience.
How do you know it's actually depression?
Most important features, defining features, are sadness nearly every day for that period of 2 weeks for most of the day. A feeling of worthlessness or guilt about just about everything, guilt about things that a person is not responsible for.
I just feel kind of empty inside. I mean, I used to go outside and skateboard a lot, but now I just feel like it's pointless.
When people are depressed, they go through the same changes as other people that become depressed. So the first stage of depression would be isolation, where people start closing themselves off to their friends and stuff. So when I went through depression, actually, I would go home, I would actually go to my room and just lock myself in my room. Like, that's where I spent most of my time. The next thing is people start making disconnections, so they start telling their friends that they don't want to hang out with them anymore. They just kind of disconnect themselves from the world around them and become more individualistic, so they just stay by themselves.
A traumatic event can most likely lead to depression.
Well, my parents got divorced about 6 months ago.
Have you been experiencing any abnormal levels of anxiety?
No, I don't think so. I mean, what does that mean?
Manic depressive disorder, also known as bipolar disorder, is categorized by extreme levels of sadness mixed with high levels of anxiety.
Is it treatable? I don't know what to do, Dr. Phyllis.
As depression could be a result of a chemical imbalance of neurotransmitters in the brain, some psychopharmacological drugs could be of assistance.
Signal comes down the nerve, it releases, goes across, reaches critical mass, now sucks back up into the yellow vacuum system. Now the body will recycle some of it, but the rest of it is destroyed and thrown away. And how much is destroyed and thrown away is dependent upon your family characteristics. So if you don't have enough of the chemical to fill up those receptors, then you will have the signs and symptoms of depression and anxiety. Now this is what happens with depression. Chemical is released, it did not reach critical mass, so it sucks back up into the yellow vacuum system, and a double dose is now released. Now there's enough to fill up those receptors, and boom, the signal is sent, and now it's sucked back up into the vacuum system again, waiting for the next signal. Now antidepressants are not addicting. All they are these white balls that simply plug up that vacuum system. So now the body can't bring it back in and throw it away. So it helps your body conserve what you've already made. So now the concentration in that gap increases.
It's also very important to be aware if you or a loved one are experiencing signs of depression, as depression correlates with suicide.
Wow, thanks, Dr. Phyllis.
Let's go to the audience.